Hello, Mom. It's me, your son. And welcome to Halloween Horrorfest Spooktacular 2021 Origins, Part 3, The Return, the unrated director's cut. That's right, we're back, baby. This time in obnoxious full-motion video. For this, our inaugural episode of Halloween Horrorfest Spooktacular 2021 Origins, Part 3, The Return, unrated director's cut, I offer you Found Footage Friday, the first of 5. That's right, 5 Fridays dedicated to the off-maligned, off with reason, subgenre that we all know and... But Austin, you say, aren't found footage movies the bad ones? Are you saying you like the bad ones? Yes, I'm a garbage person. Who do you think you're dealing with? Look at me. Look at me! But also, not all found footage movies are bad. Yes, there are some stinkers. Some real dookie drifters. Some worthless, soulless snooze fests walking among us like shadows of men. Infiltrating our society, poised to strike at our collective conscience and program our cultural paradigm to the endless drolling tick of the existential clock. A never-ending cycle of releases meant to trick us into spending our hard-earned dollars. Dollars, mind you, that could go towards feeding your children, saving the world. Into watching sex-addled teens react to spooky noises. You should be spooked. It's scary.
You don't scare me!
That's not what we got going on today, baby! That's not what we do here! Look, I might be a diaper doo-doo baby boy, but I've got standards. I've got a standard. Look, I just think that some of these movies are kind of neat, okay? My neighbors hate me. See, every year at Halloween, I, predictably, illuminate my house with enough string lights to require its own personal nuclear reactor. From about July through October, I'm lost to the fervor of the home haunt, a yearly ritual wherein I turn my house into one giant Halloween decoration. Each year, the set grows and grows like some kind of electric cancer. The old siding on my ranch-style home, haunted with staples and stereo wire, destined to bug my neighbors and fill the sky with fog from a tactically hidden machine behind my homemade solar-powered pumpkin lanterns. I'm very proud of my dumb little hobby, and I often find myself just kind of staring at it at night. It's my own little personal ritual, and I cherish it.
What happened that night at the Abaddon Hotel?
Hell House, LLC is a 2015 found footage horror film directed by Stephen Cognetti and is my kind of movie. I mean that quite literally, and that the concept is one that I desperately wish I'd come up with myself. The movie is presented as a found footage documentary made piecemeal after the fact of a gruesome tragedy in a guerrilla pop-up haunt gone wrong. The documentary follows the setup and failure of a haunt in upstate New York by a group of pals, the titular Hell House, LLC. The group makes a living setting up haunts every Halloween, until 2009, when they thought they hit the jackpot when they stumbled into an old abandoned hotel that they would use as a backdrop for what would become their final outing. What ensues is a pretty slick and delightfully creepy movie.
Tony, let me out! Let me out, Tony!
Hell House has many of the common trappings of the found footage genre, both good and bad. It's an A-plus concept with a B production, and its imperfections doesn't overall bring the project down as much as it just keeps it from being really great. Like the production in the movie, the filmmaking here is amateur, but not amateur-ish. Dialogue shifts from being natural to maybe a little over-scripted. The visual gags hit about 80% of the time, but with a couple of them that really stick with you long after the film is over. I was genuinely frightened once or twice, an accomplishment in my book, and without even a hint of a jump scare. The end result isn't bad by any means, only imperfect. The seams are showing in this one, but like the staples and the hot glue that hold the string lights to my house throughout the month of October, it's simply part of the charm, and I just can't help but stay up late and smile looking at it. I don't know if you should give the sequels a watch, but this one is definitely worth it. Hell House LLC gets a 7 out of 10. It's pretty fun. You should watch it. You'll probably like it. I think. It's available to rent on Shudder, but I also think it might be on just Amazon Prime. It's also, you can probably rent it just about anywhere. And that's it for our first Found Footage Friday. And hey, only 30 more days till Halloween. I do hope that you go watch Hell House LLC. But come back tomorrow for our first Saturday sequel, where I will recommend a sequel to a classic film that you know and love. Well, be the classic film that you know and love, just its weirdo sequel. If you want to follow along with this year's Halloween Horrorfest Spooktacular list, follow me on Letterboxd by clicking the link below. Like,